Hey, people, I have to just come on here, probably more for myself than anyone else. Oh, life is strange. So, was it last week that I shared with you that my neighbor across the street, I'll go ahead and say his name now, Gary, that he had messaged me and I ended up taking him to the hospital and they kept him for 3 days and he came home. It had that cardiac arrest. About a month before that, he had called me over because of his mom. She had fallen, couldn't get up, and had to help with that. Well, just got a call from his daughter. My neighbor Gary died. You know, um, 2 days ago when this went down, uh, I saw again a fire truck come outside the house, and so I just kind of, I said, "Oh, they're having problems with mom again." But then all these cars started to show up. And then there was a police car. And then so I texted Gary asking what's going on, and didn't receive an answer. And so then I just waited. So I texted again today. I said, well, I didn't mean to be nosy. I was just concerned. And so his daughter has the phone now, and she saw the message and she called me. Oh, man. Wasn't expecting that. You never expect, but, because of recent events, I kind of thought that I would be hearing about mom passing. But Gary wasn't even 60 years old yet. Um, he had, when I took him to the hospital, it was because he had fluid on the heart and he has a congestive heart problem. But he got out of the hospital 3 days later, called me over day after that to thank me and kind of update me on how things were going. And he seemed okay. I just find out that he's dead. Ooh. So you folks don't know him, but why am I doing this? Because I think the best way to describe what I'm doing is kind of for myself, but also anyone else who may. It's interesting because I was just listening to NPR and the story this morning. I forget the name of the show that I listened to in the morning, or I try to. They were talking about people caught in the middle, adults who have to take care of their aging parents, but they still have children, and and it just reflects what had been going on with my neighbor across the street, because increasingly he was in my thoughts, thinking, well, how, mom is invalid and she's extremely overweight and she can't walk now, and yet they sent her home. How's that going to work? And now he's gone. So his daughter is over there, and wow. So, uh, wow. That's all I can say is I'm.